Hello my schnarfs and welcome to another new challenge video. Today Leonardo Gunius is bringing us a fairly difficult challenge. It's called Get Over Here. It's with the 2-4 Monkey Buccaneer, the 4-4 Balloon Chipper, and the 4-1 Monkey Engineer. So this is actually a really interesting challenge, and the only reason that I really wanted to play this one, first of all, it got a pretty decent amount of likes, but second of all, it really reminded me of Mortal Kombat. So I don't know if there's any Mortal Kombat fans out there. I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat fan, but I am like, I like it. You know, I'm like, that game was really fun when I used to play it a long time ago. Not as much anymore, though. So let's get these towers going before I forget. Oh, I can't use the Buccaneer. Oh, that's so sad. So we just have to deal with Engineer and Balloon Chip. And do we get a random tower? You know what? We don't. But I'm just gonna let the game. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. We'll just let it go. I think we can do fine with just these two towers, honestly. Balloon Chippers are good for late game. Engineers, they're kind of hard to use in the mid game. You know, right around when Regal Rainbows start coming out, but overall, not too bad. So we ended up getting a Dark Monkey random tower. I don't think I'm going to end up using it too much, but just throwing it out there that we have the ability to use him if we so desire. So we're going to go for this bad boy right here. Now, the main problem probably is the lack of money. You know, we're gonna have to go for some pretty heavy Balloon Eco, because this guy was pretty good. I don't know if you guys could tell, but he had a lot of games under his belt. But I remember, I forget what it was exactly, but I played the Mortal Kombat for Nintendo 64. That was my game. I was decent at it. You know, I beat the game. I used to beat my brother a lot. I used to play Sub-Zero a lot. I know a lot of people probably played Sub-Zero, and a lot of people probably say only noobs played Sub-Zero. Maybe, I don't know. But I had a good time with that. And Get Over Here, it was always like you shoot this giant spear into somebody's chest, and then you say, "Get over here," and you pull them towards you. So it's a very iconic Mortal Kombat move. And it was fun. So anyways, I'm going to go for another one of these little guys right here. Just to, you know, get ready for if we have any crazy things come out. So anyways, I was just getting my Toad tank set up, and I realized I'm going really crazy with this, guys. I made a little divider. This was totally, like, up to me. I actually ended up buying a little piece of, like, plexiglass from Home Depot. And it was just kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. I'm just like, oh, let's do it. Let's see if we can make it happen. It was a lot harder than I thought. First of all, I couldn't cut it very well because, like, it was starting to shatter when I tried to cut it with stuff. So it was actually shattering instead of just, like, cutting kind of like a piece of paper, which I was actually a bit upset by. Because I figured it would be more like plastic than glass, but it was more like glass than plastic once you started cutting into it. So, it turned out really not bad, but I fixed it up a little bit. I sanded it down and everything. I actually, because I didn't have any sandpaper, I sanded it down with concrete, believe it or not. I know, I'm pretty crazy, right? But I got that all set up. I ended up caulking the entire thing in right now, so I'm becoming more of a fix-it man, I suppose. So we're actually doing some, like, pretty decent damage with our green balloons right here. This is actually kind of crazy, so we're going to actually have to stop for sure now. This is not enough defense. We need to get more sentry guns. I'm probably going to go with like 3-4 sets of sentry guns in here, and then start getting some of them up to 9-inch nails, because 9-inch nails is pretty much the only way to stop Regal Rainbows, in my personal opinion. And also another thing is, I could put like engineers all over the place, but I'm kind of just going to put them down here for the most part. So I'm going to put them mostly here. Now, balloon chippers are not going to be used very often, until maybe 15, or maybe all the way up until like 18 or something like that, but overall, not too much. Now, we don't have very much lead popping, but we're going to have to use some cleansing foam if we do end up seeing any other leads in here. So yeah, definitely going to be difficult for us for sure today. There's just going to be a sentry gun spam. He's going for him, so you can definitely tell he's going to have a good mid and late game stuff for sure. Maybe we'll see some quick openings in his defense. Right now, we got nothing, but you know, maybe a little bit later on, we'll have some quick openings where we can go for some pretty hefty rushes to kill him. But there we go. We got, yeah, should I go for the, we need to go at least for that, so we have to wait, maybe get some cleansing foam here. You know, that's kind of what I'm worried about, is if he rushes me with some leads really quick, I wouldn't be doomed, but it definitely would not be a good time for me. I'd probably end up getting hurt pretty darn bad. So let's get one balloon chipper as well. Those can actually take down leads, by the way, if you get them up to the, I believe, 2-0. So yeah, we don't have, cleansing foam. Come on, cleansing foam. Get the cleansing foam. Cleanse it. Cleanse them. All right, we're cleansing them all. There we go. Hopefully that cleansing foam doesn't disappear right before the lead gets there. And it doesn't. We do end up surviving. Fan-frickin-tastic. And we're going to get some more 9-inch nails. $450, a really reasonable upgrade for the amount of pops that you get out of them. So this guy's still not going crazy amount of... Uh-oh, he's going for... we're going to have to do that and then just, I don't know, the cleansing foam is just not enough and he's going to take us down without... No! No! The cleansing foam! No! Oh my goodness gracious, he was really smart right there. He knew that the camo balloons, we didn't have enough camo defense with the cleansing foam, because the cleansing foam works different in all these games, and just it makes me a little angry right now, because I really felt like we could have had that if I just got like 1 or 2 more sets of cleansing foam. But usually most people don't realize that that's a weakness to our defense, and most people will just go for the Regal Rainbow Rush, and we could probably take it down with all those 9-inch nails. This guy's really good as well. Wow, the matchmaking system must be like getting better or something, because we've been playing some really, really solid people lately. These people have been, like, rocking us. We're going to go Engineer, the Monkey, a Buccaneer, and, what do we get? The Balloon Chipper. Alright, I always forget. I don't know why I'm such a noob. And we'll get the bonus tower, not because we need it, but just in case. Why not? It's just 1 little battle energy, so it doesn't really matter too much. At least to me, it doesn't. But I pretty much, I'm like letting the caulk all, like, I caulked all this, like, this plastic thing as, like, a little divider, and that's where I'm going to keep the water on one side, and, like, all the other stuff on the other side. I don't know if it's going to actually working the way I want it to. I hope it does, of course, but we'll have to see. So we're going to go for a boat start. Boats are actually very good starting towers. Engineers are pretty much the same thing, but if we can get a nice grape shot guy in here, oh yeah. So this guy's going to go for a submarine farm. So he's solid. He's got a solid thing going for him. He's obviously trying his very best right here. He noticed. Chris. Oh, we lost some lives here, too. All right, so we're going to go hardcore reds in here, stop him from farming. Again, we're going to get probably up to about 500 economy or something like that. Something really reasonable. Now, this time is going to be a lot easier, because now we have actually some reasonable camo detection. We have the Buccaneer. The Buccaneer is camo detection, so we'll get probably 1 cannon ship or something. That's camo lead popping power. That's lead popping power. You know, it's a lot of the random popping power that we don't normally get from most other things. So we'll also get 1 little engineer, the engineer that could. And we'll start putting him in the middle here just to kind of help out the boat. Because the Buccaneer, like I said, he's going to be really solid for at least a little while. Except for maybe against pinks, but with a little engineer help, I think we can manage. So he's actually having a pretty darn hard time against these things. He actually just got the airburst darts. He's actually going for some pinks against me as well. But like I said, I still feel like we can handle them fairly well with the grape shot and the engineer combo. Kind of, hopefully. He started to overwhelm me a little bit, but it was pretty much like perfect. He stopped at the perfect time for us to be able to stop all these things. So he's down 35 lives. I mean, that actually does matter a little bit. It's not a huge difference. And he hasn't farmed a lot either. If he has like a couple farms in here, I'd be a little bit more afraid. But he finally got his 2-0 farm up, which means he probably will farm, you know, a little bit more. I thought maybe he was just going to stop after the 1-0 farm, but it was about getting that airburst darts because we've been keeping him busy. Keeping him very busy. And the airburst darts have not been shooting through and hitting a lot of the other balloons. They've just been kind of missing. Until now. Until now. Now they're not airburst darting through the other stuff. So, this is ridiculous. We're just going to keep on going with the flow right here. We're going to keep on going with these greens. I might actually mix in a few blacks in here because it looks like he's trying to get a second submarine up, but he's trying to farm as well, and it is going to maybe make him lose some lives here again. Mix in those blacks. The airburst darts, though, are very, very good against the blacks and just literally rock them. So we have a 500 economy. Our defense is still not very good, so we're going to have to get the faster shooting, and we'll get some sentry guns, and get ready for some cleansing foam or something like that. We'll get a 2-0 engineer just in case, because it's kind of good to like mix it up a little bit. You know, I know that I said the cannon ship is kind of fun and nice to have, because he's good against everything, but it's also kind of important to have a nice mixture, because regrow rainbows would be very devastating for us. But if we had some cleansing foam kind of all over the place, it'd get rid of the camo and get rid of the regrow. It'd be like, oh yeah, freaking sweet, man. Freaking sweet. That's what we like to see. Alright, so he's still farming very, very heavy. He's only got 2 submarines, so we're going to see if we can go for some quick regrow leads against this guy. At least cause him some issues sometimes. Well, he might even go for some pinks against him if he doesn't end up getting his wizard or whatever fairly quickly. So here we go, we got this, we've gone to that, we're going to go for some more sentry guns. And he does end up getting the wizard up, so it looks like it's not going to be a big deal for him at all. Alright. And we'll get some 2-0 engineers for show. Still no cleansing foam. We're on level 12 officially. We're going to have to be really careful of that Regal Rainbow Rush. He might go for it, but I'm just not sure. There's the 9-inch nails. There's some cleansing foam. Just to kind of mix it in here, you know, get rid of some of those regrow layers or whatnot. There's some more 9-inch nails. And I still feel like our defense is actually kind of bad. Big Regal Rainbow Rushes would just annihilate us. A lot of camo rushes would probably do some pretty hefty damage to us. But here, I'm going to get a little more cleansing foam so we don't end up running into the same issue that we had last time. We're going to get some more faster engineering. I think I'm just going to spam a lot of engineers for a while, because the cool thing about the engineers is once you get to late game, if you get enough of them, you really don't have very many weaknesses. Really don't have very many at all. So we're going to go for He is going to rush us with some white balloons, actually. Trying to get some economy, it looks like. We're having some issues with them, surprisingly. And I think I'm going to go for another engineer. I really don't want to show my weakness by... Oh, I have to. I had to show my weakness by actually using the battle energy against these whites, which is really, really bad. Because it shows that, like, I don't have a lot of stuff, you know? I don't have a lot of defense. I didn't want him to know that, because I've been trying to go with my eco a little bit. I got up to 588 and whatnot. Now, hopefully, we have enough, though. Maybe I'll mix in a few balloon chippers in here to kind of weigh my defense down a little bit, make it seem a little bit more devastating than it actually is. Pretty much strong. And I still need to go more eco. I mean, like 600, it's already around 18, so like we need more. Now his, uh-oh, he's going for some regrow leads against me. I don't know if we could stop that. I think we can. Looks like we're doing a pretty good job against them. We're gonna put this guy on strong, actually. And I do have to use the battle energy again. No, the leads are leaking through. No, there's 2 leads right there. That's 50 lives right down the drain. Oh my goodness gracious, we need some more cleansing foam. Actually, it would be very, very nice to get a balloon trap right now. That would actually give me some extra money and everything. But that was a big rush by him. Definitely going to hurt him a little bit. You know, I mean, that was a lot of money right there. Now there's leads coming out the other way, too. There's leads coming both ways. Come on, little balloon trap buddy. We need you right now. But these aren't regrows, so this shouldn't be quite as bad. I got a balloon trap in there. Look at that balloon trap go. Holy crapola. And it's going to give us money on top of that. Oh, frickin' sweet, man. Look at those. We got no issues whatsoever this time. We're just going to keep on slurping up those balloons with the delicious little balloon trap. No, wait. No, some regrows ended up getting through again. Holy crap, we might lose. Down to 6, 5 lives. No, we ended up losing. No, the balloon traps weren't enough. Oh, my God. So I actually thought we were going to have an actually okay time with this challenge, but we just got our butts kicked today. Abso-freaking-lutely. So I think in the next video what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to try my very best. Sometimes I feel like when I lose this much, I'm like, people start to think I suck. And then I show them the real Chris with my dirt monkey balloon chipper action, and they're like, holy crap, Chris, you freaking amazing. I'm like, oh, really, you think so? I don't know, I think we're a fairly good player, but sometimes these challenges are just definitely difficult, and today it just showed they were difficult. So if you guys enjoyed watching me get my butt kicked, press that button down there. You guys know what it is, and have a super duper delicious day.